Hi, I'm Maya, and recently I saw an article on the internet that wound me up like a clockwork toy. No. So basically, I am a massive Benedict Cumberbatch fan. He is such a lovely person and he is my #1 favourite actor. He is just amazing in all the shows he does and just ultimately I think is an amazing person. So I saw this article by a girl called Cassidy Boone. Yeah, no, she's not very nice, is she? And the name of this article is I said it wrong already. And the name of this article is Benedict Cumberbatch's deep voice is sexist. He needs to speak higher. Hashtag pitch up Sherlock. Even by the title, it makes me want to just, no. There's one person in Hollywood that is worse than everyone else. I can barely say his name, both because I'm so angry at him that I'm shaking, but also because he's got a hard name to say. Got to agree with that one actually. This guy has somehow had a rocket career in the past 5 years or so, but I don't know how he had to oh wow, but I don't know who I'm not going to say that bit, that's rude. To get a star in all these movies all of a sudden, but he needs to go back to that British hellhole he came from. Let me interrupt. I'm from Britain. It's not a hellhole really, it's quite nice actually. We have castles. And never come back to the America again. Have you guessed who I'm talking about yet? No? Then you're an idiot because it's literally in the title. Rude? Rude much? Rude? I'm talking, of course, of Benedict Cumberbatch. As I wrote this, I got a red line under that stupid name because it doesn't even exist in the English language. Benedict Cumberbatch is a British alien-looking weirdo who got famous when he played the Sherlock Holmes in BBC's Sherlock, and ever since then you can't have 2 seconds of peace without seeing his stupid eggplant face in every big Hollywood blockbuster. The reasons behind my hate for Cumberbottom are so many that I'm only going to talk about one thing, the biggest thing. His stupid, patriarchal, sexist, these words though. His stupid, patriarchal, sexist, misogynist, transphobic voice. Let me just talk to you right now. Is this girl serious? Fair enough his name is hard to say, but like, it makes me want to cry. She's already being so rude and stupid in the first 2 paragraphs. Yes, you heard me right. Benedict Cumberbatch's voice is incredibly sexist. The pitch of his voice is low. Low like that of men who beat women. Low like that of criminal rapists. Low like that of men who catcall. Men's voices are deeper than women because of testosterone, a sexist hormone that gives men the features that make them men. Their proneness to rape, their aggressiveness, and their hatred of women. The more testosterone, you can tell I'm not good at science. The more testosterone a man has, the worse of a person he is. The more patriarchal and power-hungry he behaves. So it goes without saying that Benedict Cumberbatch is a shitty person. Benedict uses his voice as a weapon to command women, a weapon to take control of women, a weapon to put women down. He uses his voice to intimidate women and trans folk and make them obey him, worship him, and give him sexual gratification. I see so many young, dumb, airheaded girls who worship the ground that he walks on, but they don't realise that they have been duped, forced, is that even a word, to become his fan by his masculine, sexist voice. The only reason that the patriarchy keeps giving him roles is because they like his voice and want it in all their movies, so that they can make as many women uncomfortable as possible. That's totally the aims of the film industry, isn't it? To make women uncomfortable. That is definitely their aims by having Benedict in their movies, not to create amazing movies with spectacular talent delivered by an actually really nice person, but to make women uncomfortable. Haha. Benedict's voice is not only sexist, but also deeply transphobic. Excuse me, Mr. Cumberbatch. But excuse me, Mr. Cumberbatch, how do you think a female to male trans person feels when he hears your voice? Huh? That's right. Inadequate, oppressed, targeted. His voice makes these trans men feel like they're not real men, because whatever surgeries they get, they will never get a voice as deep as his. Benedict does this on purpose and wants to appear in as many movies, ads and YouTube videos as possible in order to send the message that trans men aren't good enough. I'm not gonna be like lying, but I doubt that's ever gone through his head, right? I mean, that's one of the things that comes with being a female to male transgender person. I mean, it doesn't make them any less of a person in the gender they feel like they were born in. I mean, I have no words for how stupid this girl is. I remember when I first heard his voice, it sent shivers down my spine. It made me feel dirty, like I had been raped, and I had, because Benedict Cumberbatch's voice is literally a tool of rape. How is that even possible? How are you so freaking stupid that you think Benedict Cumberbatch's voice is a tool of rape? Let me carry on. This man needs to stop speaking, or at least he needs to fix his problematic voice. And he needs to do it now, before more women and trans people are made to feel like dirt because of it. I'm talking directly to you now, Benedict. Stop having that deep voice, okay? You can't just say that to someone and expect them to do it. I'm now starting a campaign against his voice, a campaign for him to change the way he stops speaking. To change the way he stops speaking? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, girl. I'm starting the hashtag #PitchUpSherlock, and its aim is to stop Benedict Cumberbatch from ever speaking in his deep voice and make him speak with a higher pitch that is less threatening to women. Get behind the campaign, tweet under it to speak to me, and make him go big enough so Benedict Cumberbatch sees it and stops talking so sexist. Together we can stop him. Christ, what has the world come to for someone to think of this? I mean, this piece of text is just a masterpiece, clearly. I mean, it makes so much sense. Yeah, like, testosterone is a sexist thing to have, and males, yeah. If you have testosterone, which is every single male, you're automatically sexist. First up, if the girl who wrote this is stupid enough to not know this, men are born with voices that happen to get lower at a certain point in their lives. And I don't know, they don't know which type of lowness it's gonna go to, but Benedict's just happens to get very low. And personally, I don't feel like I've been raped when I hear him. I think it's amazing. I love his voice. I think it's amazing. It's the best voice ever. He uses his voice to intimidate women and trans folk and make them obey him, worship him, and give him sexual gratification. No. First of all, if you've seen any interviews or anything with Benedict, he's not like that at all. He's actually a really nice person and he appreciates everything he has, and making people obey him is definitely something that he doesn't do. No. Oh Lord Jesus Christ. How is someone meant to change their voice because someone feels like they've been raped by it? It's a natural, genetic, low voice that they happen to have. He can't help that. If he has a low voice, he has a low voice. Deal with it. And also, may I point out, I've heard many other men with much lower voices than Benedict, and have they got any gratification from her? No, they do not. No, they do not. Is Benedict doing anything to manipulate you by speaking in a low voice? No. He doesn't go, get on the ground and worship me. He just speaks like Sherlock Holmes, or whatever part he's playing, very well, may I point out. He's just them. He's not making you obey him. He's not bloomin' raping you or anything. Oh, no. The girl that did this is actually known to be a troublemaker and to do stuff like this. So she put out an article once saying that a man saved her from drowning, but she is now suing him for rape because he touched her. If Benedict is actually watching this, first of all, I love you. I think you're awesome. But yeah, I think your voice is hella awesome. I think it's pretty sexy, not gonna lie. And yeah, just don't change it. The best thing to do with this idiotic girl is to just ignore her, because if you give her attention, well, that kind of contradicts this whole video. But if you like talk to her and insult her and everything, it's giving her what she wants. So just don't. Just don't. I hope you enjoyed this video of giving you more information to make you doubt humanity. Make sure to click the like button and subscribe to me. It would help me loads, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Love you, Benedict. Bye.